stress that it's not reality television. We call it unscripted because there's no such thing as reality television. The moment you bring a camera into the situation, it's artifice. Everyone's like, think about it. The camera comes into a fucking room, I'm immediately in the head. That's already not reality, man. So like, for me, I'm always very clear to stress it's unscripted. Meaning, everyone in the shop, they all know cameras are there, but there's nothing, nobody telling them what to say, there's no script. Once they turn the shit on, the boys just kind of go.
When you write Batman stories, I mean, I've read Batman Black, but I haven't read Capricorn. So when you write Batman stories, were you thinking Ben Affleck should Batman?
Yeah. I always thought it would be good Batman. But to be fair, I always thought it'd be good anything. I was one of the DVDs, I was just like, I think he can play the Jaws
I'm taking a current role in college this year, and currently I'm taking a course in film comedy. What would you say that your approach to comedy is?
My first comedy?
No, your approach to comedy.
My approach to comedy? I don't know. You know, whatever makes people laugh, whatever makes me laugh. First, it has to occur to me as kind of funny, and then it occurs to me as kind of funny. I'm like, I bet you other people find this funny. Not everyone, but a certain percentage of it. So it's just kind of, it's that. I don't think I have a theory. I think it's weird whenever they do those specials where like the comedians analyzing comedy. It's just like, I don't think it can be analyzed. It's just something that you do. It's like the Good Will Hunting monologue where Will is talking about being able to do math. And he's just like, I could just play. Like, I don't know how to explain it, I could just play. Same kind of thing, that's how I feel about the trying to be funny. It's either you have it in you or you don't. And you know, it's like funny to one person is not funny to everybody and stuff. So, you know, I never really, as much as I would love to think of myself as a funny person, I think of myself as a funny person in certain situations, but other than that, no. Like, he's a funny person. He's always kind of on and fucking funny and funny thoughts and weird things with his wiener. But he's very, like, he occurs to me as funny. But I don't even know if he would be able to analyze comedy. He's not self-conscious about it.
What is funny?
So, as a plan, I'm also a writer. I mean, I like coming up with stories, coming up with whatever I want.
Too long.
Sorry.
Don't think of Lisa, he's starting to tell me to cry. He's got the eye patch, so we fucked up.
What advice do you give to upcoming writers?
Advice for upcoming writers, man. Well, back in the day, I used to say, write what you know. And then people would be like, well, George Lucas wrote what he knew, we would never have Star Wars. And that was a good point, he didn't know the Wookiees. So, I mean, there's two schools of thought. Like, it depends how what you're going to do instead of writing. Like, let's say you're trying to make a film or something like that. I would always say, write small, write what you know, write stuff that's achievable. Don't write for outer space because that's tough to accomplish. But regardless of whether it's for a movie or whatever it is, just be honest. That's all. Like, when you're writing, you know, like all form of media, you're telling the lie that tells the truth normally. Even when you're working in nonfiction, you're still telling the lie that tells the truth, trying to tell the truth that tells the truth, more or less. But be candid, be utterly candid, because nobody is anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, people lie constantly. There's such spin, hype, selling bullshit in this world. Everything is manufactured to appear better than it is, and shit. Everything is presented in a glorious fucking way. And it's not always correct. In fact, 99% of the time, it's a lot of hype and shit. So people are used to being lied to and being sold and stuff like that. To be revolutionary, man, all you have to do is be utterly honest, utterly candid. Not the kind of way where you walk up to people in the middle of nowhere and be like, you, sir, are an asshole. That is my thoughts. You know, I'm not talking about that. You don't have to share your fucking thoughts like that with the world and stuff. But be candid. Just be honest, man. Like, people respect that. The only reason I think people listen to your podcast we do is because they're pretty honest. Like, you know, even when we're joking around and shit, they're pretty candid, pretty honest, pretty forthright, nothing held back. I mean, we sit there and talk about sucking my own dick or fucking eating my own. Whatever you talk about, like, if you go out there, you know, and present honestly, people will stick around and listen to the rest, you know? Like, you know, for me, it's a matter of, like, I jump out on stage and I'm like, hey man, my dick's small and Bruce Willis hates me, you know. And people go, well shit, he must be telling the truth. Why would anyone say something like that? So I'll believe the next 10 things he fucking said. So I honestly feel like that's the key, man, that all good writing is just be fucking honest. Tell them something that no one else has told them yet. And you have a great opportunity to do that because people don't share it as much as they could or should. You know, people are too scared. People generally don't want to kind of put something out there for fear of somebody talking you down or being like, who do you think you are to be this person who say these things?
That's exactly my problem. I mean, it's subtlety. I mean, I'm all about being blunt, honest, and direct. That's what I want to do, and I just don't want to just
I'm absolutely right with that. But it's not like, you know, it's exclusive of subtlety. You can still be subtle, but you can't as well.
And lastly, Bionic Man, that's one of my favorite comics that you guys did.
Thank you.
I mean, honestly, I can't believe that they didn't bother turning into a movie. And I find it ironic to say that this is too much more like a comic than a movie. But honestly, for a movie right now, it's probably one of the best movies out.
Oh, you're sweet. If Jonathan Howe, the artist in the book, if he directed it, then yeah, it would be. If I directed it, no way.
I mean, I feel like Christopher Nolan and he did comedy.
Well, Christopher Nolan is talented. I'm not. I know how to do one thing very specifically. He's gifted as much. He can take somebody else's script and turn it into something. I can't do that script.
All right, I'll get off now, but thank you very much.
Very good.
Yeah, see you over there searching that mic very hard. Getting Nancy over there, all that info?
No, I was looking at, there's a nice little bounce. So I was messing with a little song. Kind of like this, it's pants. Anyway, yeah.
Nice to know you were fucking paying attention.
I was.
It's not playing with this and with this good. It's all good fucking tail.
I wasn't doing that when you were talking about, you know, what were you talking about? I'm just kidding, I was listening to that part. Right, being honest, right, what you know, not anymore, until someone says Star Wars, and I said, oh, you're right, there would be no Star Wars without honesty.
So you listen to a few
I
things.
did, I listen to everything. What's up, bro?
How fast can you roll a J?
I'm very fast. I used to be able to roll like some nice doogies, but not anymore. I've tried recently for my lady and it didn't work out. Because I used to mainly roll blunts. I was all about the blunts back when I smoked. Now you don't have to really roll, there's cones, you know what I mean? You dump it in, you spin the top, twist it. But again, I only did that for like 3 years. So I would say from like 16 to 18 and 19, I smoked a lot of weed. But again, that was so long ago, it was like third weed I used to smoke, and we used to mainly smoke blunts or out of bombs. You know what I mean? Like contraptions, we take like PVC pipe and then have like a ratchet head and fucking duct tape and shit like that. So what? Exactly. I was selling it, you know, and then I moved on to other stuff, and it was one tool. Now it's 1cc, mainly. But anyway, yeah, so. But right now, I'd say I can roll a joint in about an hour. If I want to get it would take an hour. Is that really it?
How bad did you get this? I know you said today.
I said, I'm not that bad. I can wait. I'm going to wait for the perfect, answer. The answer, there's certain answers I know that if he starts getting passionate about, I have time to go pee. But we're all right now. Thank you. Why, did you want to help me pee, bro? Wait, sorry, I had to go back. Did you asking that question because you wanted to go pee with me?
No, I wanted to draw strings.
Oh, well, fair enough. You see me run off, come pee with me. Was this a big question?
Yeah.
You told me to go because you know. Let me see what it is.
I don't know, but watch. If you leave, I'm gonna fuck you. Answer it quick. sit here in silence.
I'll wait and see what he's got.
Reading yourself in 1 hour.
My name is Andy Stewart. I'm submitting my homework. As of yesterday, we've uploaded to iTunes. You might have a Life Mate debate podcast.
What's it called?
It's called Totally Random Fandom.
Totally Random Fandom?
Correct.
What a great name, man. Nobody's done that yet? Well done.
Thank you. That's TR Fandom for Twitter and stuff. But hopefully it will sometime in the next day or so.
Congrats.
Thank you. So my question for you is, you are in the show. I've slotted episode 37 specifically for you. If you are interested.
Are you in Los Angeles?
No, but we can do it over Skype or phone or whatever's convenient.
Megan is around here somewhere. Find her, give her your contact.
Excellent. I'd like to contact one of you to get it's going to be a bribe. He said no.
Oh, you don't even have to bribe me. Now I can say shit on top.
Excellent. But from one hockey fan to another, and since you're opposed to my own team, I have for you your choice, either a signed Elvis Ovechkin your puck or photo.
I will go sign puck.
Sign puck.
I thought you were about to throw that. I was like,
Joe! How are you?
I'm fine, how are you?
Very good.
Honored to be good video, but watched you guys for a long time. I'm asking this for a friend of mine that couldn't make it here. He says, since Ben Affleck was a really bad Daredevil, how do you feel that he came from Batman and the Man of Steel?
I'm on record as saying, like, I think he'll be amazing. When I was a fan, obviously, I worked with him so many fucking times that it would never occur to me that he couldn't do this. And also, like, with all due respect, and over at Comic Con, I recorded a podcast called Fat Man on Batman, so I think that allows me to say this. Since when has playing fucking Batman required Laurence Olivier? Very well to pull off Bruce Wayne. I think they'll totally nail that. But once you put on the fucking cowl, man, you're mostly punching people, you're mostly like, it's not about like, well, like, how can you fucking hold up under the chops it takes to be the Batman? Chances are, most times during the fight sequence, it's not even gonna be Ben wearing a fucking suit, it's gonna be some random fucking stuff. So at the end of the day, I can't see why anybody feels like, oh, it'll totally mess it up. I think he'll be absolutely, I think he'll be a great person. I think those people who are like, I don't like him at all, I think they'll be surprised. He's going to pull it off. Big thing, I've been saying this on the other podcast, this is the thing they got to look out for. Ben's got a great voice, but he doesn't have like a fucking deep, raspy voice. Nobody has ever had the Batman voice to my satisfaction, with the exception of Kevin Conroy on Batman. They were smart. What they would do is add to the Batman movie this time, or the Superman movie with Batman, and add to the mythos that once he puts on the cowl, there's a voice modulator that just lays right against his voice box. So then they could fuck with his voice in post. They could do cool shit with it, put it all over the room, change it. They could do anything they want to his voice so that he doesn't sound like Ben Affleck trying to sound like an old man. That's what everyone, Michael Keaton, Christian Bale, who else? Val Kilmer, every man, including to some degree, including just sounded kind of the same, well, good costume and that thing. But all of them just kind of feel like, in order to be Batman, this is your normal voice, and this is your Batman voice. And don't do that. Like, if it were me, I would just be like, no, he's got something that's fucking. Look, if it were me, Batman would never fucking talk, because Batman's all about, I'm here to punch you in your fucking turkey neck. Punch you. So tell your friend that. Thank you. Over here, how are you?
All right, I'm glad to meet you, Kevin and Jason. It's an honor to have you guys here. And Kevin, I want to ask you, how how's the transition from going from filmmaker to comic writer? How was that? Was that like an honor?
Pretty easy. I mean,
You're a big comic guy?
easy as heck.